Yeah, we know they've done things like this before. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you guys are living in that kind of fear, will you please get the fuck off my channel? For real. We'll listen to Roland Martin or some shit, man. We're not talking. Listen, there's things that we are going to do, that we're doing, that you're not going to be able to stop. And that we're not going to not do them because we're afraid of, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut it out, man. Every time we start talking about building black communities, then you got these scary Negroes coming in. Oh, but Black Wall Street was burned down and shit. Yeah, because they didn't have enough guns. There's like 20 black towns right now that survived all that shit. Why? Because they had guns and they were willing to fight. Black Wall Street wasn't. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of these scary ass Negroes, man. Like, we already know. We already know what bad things are being done. We're not talking from as victims anymore. We're talking as people who are going to change the reality. If you can't add on to that conversation, don't try to talk us out of it. Y'all are like them slaves, man, that didn't know that they were slaves. Y'all like them slaves, them house niggas, who when the real niggas was like, yo, it's time to chop the master's head off. Y'all was the niggas like, oh, but he didn't give us 2 biscuits yesterday. Wow, he ain't so bad. Oh, but what about the black on black crap? That's y'all there. Oh, but he has so many guns, he would kill us, and then it's gonna be bad for all of us good niggas. We don't fuck with y'all, dog. We are not those niggas. You know what I'm saying? We are the Haitian Revolution. We are the Civil War. Black men and women who fought and banged for our freedom. That is us. And now what we're saying is, unlike Nat Turner, unlike Jean-Jacques Dessalines, unlike those in the Civil War, those black soldiers from the North who joined the Civil War, which is the only reason why the North won. So we basically got our own damn freedom. Unlike those times, we have opportunities and options that our ancestors did not have. It is a disrespect. It is a show of cowardice. It is betrayal. It is agentry. It is despicable pussyism for a man to be speaking on this bullshit when all we're talking about is let's boycott and spend more money with our own people. But we got Negroes who will go against the grain and try to actually dissuade us or undermine the importance of doing this. Like, they're actually undermining while we're talking about trying to do things that are good for our people. Like, wait, you have to be of the right mind. You have to really have the right objectives and clearly understand it to the point where there won't be certain types of fundamental disagreements on things. Like, some things we're just not going to be saying and doing in a fashion because, you know what I'm saying? Just like all these other communities. But you don't see them outing each other. And one of them get caught one of those, you don't see other Jewish people like, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. You don't even see that. They'll black it out, they'll be quiet, they won't say shit about it. But they won't go publicly to disrespect. And they do the most vile shit. But we have that super niggerism complex that Dr. Amos Wilson spoke about. Super niggerism is when we don't agree with someone or understand their move or something, and all of a sudden we throw everything good under the bus with them. Oh, Elijah had more than one wife? Oh, well, that means the white man's not the devil anymore? Oh, does it mean that we shouldn't do for self anymore now? Because Elijah was, you know what I'm saying, had more than one wife? Practicalities, and then there's superficial dogmaticism. You can't say that you're breaking the chains of religion, but you still practice superficial dogmaticism in other parts of your life that are way more practical and way more detrimental. See, I know people who believe in Jesus Christ, who might even have a cross and a white cracker Jesus on their homes. And many of the people in the 60s was believing in a white cracker, a dead cracker on a stick. But that did not stop them from getting into the streets and putting in that real work that changed the lives of our parents, and which gave us the ability to do things that they couldn't do. So sometimes people think we act like we understand these things, but then we do exactly what is going against the grain, and we actually start abating and abetting our own fucking enemies and not even know it. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and soak up some fucking game, like, honestly. Sometimes you gotta just do that. Man, it's called do the knowledge. That's what it's called. Do the knowledge. Not everybody needs to be talking on us like that. You tune into my shit. You probably should shut up and listen a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or add to the conversation in a real way instead of trying to go against the grain. liberationmindedmedia.net. Check out all the different platforms: Black Power Radio, Do the Knowledge Radio, My Skin is My Skin, The Rundown with Renee, Shabaka's Black Experience, MBK, Black I Stand RBG, Black I Stand Nation Facebook group. You need to get in that Melanation Facebook group. So that's what it is. Nettercat, J Dizzle, Qualibo C, Black I Stand Radio, liberationmindedmedia.net.